Chapter 21, The Hive Queen's Call to the Nations. Daryl and Sala sat in silence while the queens of the hives debated among themselves. Daryl watched their faces as one by one they spoke, and he found himself studying them not merely as rulers, but as beings whose thoughts seemed almost visible. For whenever a queen rose to speak or even leaned forward with some inward passion, a soft nimbus of color gathered around her head. The glow matched the hue of her robes, yet it was no mere reflection of silk or jewel. It shimmered from the crown of her head and seemed to form in the strange, delicate space between her antennae. Sometimes it deepened, sometimes it trembled, sometimes it brightened, as if emotion itself had become light. Daryl guessed that its color and strength were shaped by the speaker's heart as much as by her words. The morning light, which had first entered the high windows in thin lacy patterns, moved slowly across the chamber floor. It crept from stone to stone, brightened, faded, and lengthened, until morning had become afternoon. Still the queen spoke. At last Queen Stira drew in a long breath as though the weight of many old customs had pressed upon her chest. Then she turned to Daryl and Sala. "We have made our decision," she said. "We have agreed to hold a council with the Hive Queens, the Light Alliance, Silbora, and any nation that wishes to join us. We shall seek an agreement that may bring peace to all peoples." Sala's eyes sharpened at once. "Do you not know that evil exists?" she asked. "How can you think we may trust those who walk the dark paths?" Queen Stira looked at her, not angrily, but with sorrow of one who has had this question in her own heart. "We do not think as you think," she replied. "We believe that all must be given the chance to agree to peace. Each nation must be allowed to prove its commitment to harmony and to the good of all." Sala shook her head slowly. "I too desire peace," she said. "If this is your will, we shall abide by your call for a council of all nations." Daryl rose and bowed to Queen Stira.
"As you speak for the Hive Queens," he said, "so it shall be done."
Then Queen Rithan stood and came to her mother's side. "There is one further request," she said. "As we prepare to gather the nations, the Hive Queens ask that you and your friends travel to each hive. Meet with each queen. Answer what questions they may have." Zero looked to Zala. She gave a small nod.
"Kind Rafan,"
he answered,
"we shall go at once and ask our friends to join us. We will travel to the Hive lands and return before another moon has passed."